Hello, guys. It's me, John Avenger, once again. And do you like my new hat? This is my Superman hat that I got at Five Below today. And I'm going to review a DC movie. This is an animated one, just like The Dark Knight Returns. And this is a shorter animated film from 1997. I saw this when I was an older kid, and I loved it. I thought it could have been a little bit longer, and that is the Batman Superman movie, not Dawn of Justice, but World's Finest. Yeah. I saw this on TV on like Channel 11 when they gave it as a two. It was basically like two episodes of the TV series of Batman and Superman combined, and they were finally on the screen together, animated wise. Not from being in the Justice League. And excuse me, I'm sorry, I've been really stuffy. Anyway, this is a really good movie for what it is. I mean, this is an animated film from the 90s. It's hand drawn. There's very little CGI. It was directed by a Japanese man, basically like an anime director, kind of. And awesome voice cast. You know, Kevin Conroy as Batman, Tim Daly as Superman, the Delaney as Lois Lane, Clancy Brown as the real Lex Luthor, the bald-headed Lex Luthor with the awesome voice, and the always show-stealing Mark Hamill as the Joker. Yeah, he is the greatest voice of the Joker I've seen in any animated project because he just steals every scene. His laugh, his demeanor, the way he talks, just he carries every single film of Batman that he's done, either based on the TV series or any DC projects that he's done. He always puts his all. Even the Killing Joke. Well, I saw half of it. I'm going to see the second half so I can review that. But what I said, this movie is a little bit too short. See, most movies are either too long, and a lot of the movies I saw this week were very long. But this is really short. This is basically 61 minutes. Without the end credits, 55 minutes. It goes by real quick. It's a lot of action for a 61-minute movie, but I felt like they should have added like 20 or 30 minutes longer, more like scenes with Batman and Superman, just to, flesh things out a bit. But for the first time that I saw them together, and it wasn't live action yet, it was really well done. And the story basically, Joker's working with Lex Luthor to try to. He's like, give me $10 billion and I'll kill Superman. He finds this green dragon that's made of kryptonite, so he tries to use it on Superman. There's a scene where he breaks his gray suit and he shocks him. It's pretty intense for kids. I mean, this film wasn't rated, but it would probably be like a PG now. And of course, this movie has the Harley Quinn that I was missing from freaking Suicide Squad. The voice of Harley Quinn, whoever does this, she is fantastic. I've always loved her voice as Harley Quinn because she was the version that I grew up with. I did not grow up with that freaking gothic, freaking hot topic version of Harley Quinn, Daddy's Little Monster. No, fuck you, DC, for that. That's not Harley Quinn. The one here is Harley Quinn with the red and black jumpsuit, the court jester outfit, and the accent that's not forced, and she's actually fun to watch. And she's not freaking Margot Robbie. I'm sorry, not for me. That is not for me. I prefer this Harley Quinn. And basically, Lois is falling for Bruce Wayne because he happens to appear in Metropolis, and she meets up with him, and of course, she finds out he's Batman because there's a scene where he's trying to save her, and his cape gets stuck in one of the machines, and it rips his mask off, and she sees him, and it's like, oh my god, why didn't you tell me? And he has like a big scratch on his back. I mean, this is a really cool movie because you get to see both sides of the same coin. You see light bright Superman and how he does things, and then you have Batman who grabs people and knocks them onto walls, and it's like, tell me what I want to know, I'm gonna break your freaking neck. That's why I've always preferred Batman over Superman because he's a vigilante and an anti-hero, and he will not take no for an answer. Superman basically the lighter, more like, oh, put that citizen down or I'll get you. He's not like as threatening, but it's still cool to see these two together. They work very well together in this movie. Um, if you've seen The Dark Knight Returns and you don't want to see BVS a third time, you could see this one. This is a much shorter version. And yeah, of course, Mark Hamill, like I said, he steals the part as the Joker. He's just fantastic. When I think of the Joker, I think of Mark Hamill when it comes to animation because he is the Joker. And I like the film's, animation, hand drawn, basically the animation from the two shows, so Batman and Superman from the 90s. And I would have wished that they had done like another version, another crossover, like if they had the Justice League, like they had Flash and Aquaman and Wonder Woman in like an animated series in the animated series, but that never happened. I think Supergirl made an appearance in the 1990s Superman show, but that was before they rebooted her with Melissa Benoist, who is fantastic, and she has this awesome symbol. But yeah, if you want to see this movie, they have this at like Target for like $5. I got it real cheap because it's definitely a classic. It's 10 years old. It's 20 years old this year. The Joker's black eyes, I didn't really like that design of him. I preferred his white eyes in the first season of the animated series because I just thought that he looked really weird, like he's wearing eyeliner or something. It just looks really strange. But Harley Quinn looks right, and the rest of the characters look fine. And it's not too long, so it's not a big investment of your time. It's not 3 hours like one of Nolan's films. And basically, I'm glad this finally came to DVD because it was on VHS for many years, and it didn't come out on DVD until like 2010. So it took a couple years, but I'm glad it came out. It's standard definition. It's not widescreen, but the features. There's a couple of features here, and yeah, I wish it was a commentary. That would have been nice. But for an animated film, this is before they had The Dark Knight Returns, Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman Superman Apocalypse, or Public Enemies or any of those. This is a good one though. If you have seen the animated series of both of these, or you've seen Mask of the Phantasm, which I want to review as well, this is definitely a good start. And it's a DC movie, not a Marvel movie. And I enjoy it. It's a lot of nostalgia for me. Really short though. I think it could have been longer. That's my only complaint, pretty much, because a longer running time, like an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes, I think would have been a little bit more fleshed out, and I would have thought this was one of the best animated films. But it's a good one nonetheless. So I want to keep this one short, guys. Go watch the Batman Superman movie. This is definitely not the Zack Snyder version. It's much lighter in tone. There's some dark moments, but it doesn't get too dark. And it's basically what you would want in a film like this. And it's nostalgic for me because I saw this when I was a kid. I was a much older kid. I wasn't like 5 or 6. I was like 12 or so, but it was fun. And both heroes mean a lot to me. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you in the next review. Hopefully, it's going to be another animated film because there's a lot of them, and I'm not going to review all of them because there's a lot I haven't seen. I might even review a Teen Titans movie, so which they did one. So I guess I can do that one soon. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. And I hope you enjoyed this new hat. This is my DC hat for the upcoming DC stuff that I'm watching. So take it easy.